Hi everybody, myself M. Manjunath Reddy, proprietor of SciCAD. I welcome you all to today's topic, that is, in Revit software, we are going to place now wall, tree, plant, vehicles, and also setting external camera, and finally we are going to render it as an image. Let us see step by step, simple, basic, quick process. I go to in this blank Revit file, I go to manage and I choose here project units. Short form is UN. In this UN, make sure that length must be here in mm. But right now I want it as in mm. I've already selected that. But you can choose centimeter, meter, whatever. Here options, so many options are here. But I choose here millimeters. Rounding off to 2 decimal here. And unit symbol that should mention here mm. I want it as a mm. I repeat again, unit is mm, rounding off to 2 decimal places, unit symbol is mm. I say okay, again I say okay, finish. Now here in project browser, I double click on level 1 to activate my plan view. Here in the project browser, double click on level 1. Next is I go to architecture. Now I'm going to draw 2 walls like this. I go to architecture wall, and here the wall height is mentioned already 3000 mm, that is 3 meter height. After that, in the draw group, I take a line here. Line, I click and drag here the horizontal one wall, that's 6 meter, again straight up to about 5 meter. That's all. With the help of 2 walls, only I'm going to set the cameras now. This is the horizontal wall, this is the vertical wall here. When I zoom this, you can see that. I say SD on my keyboard to shade the view. SD on my keyboard. Done. Camera is set now. Now how do I place tree plants here is, I go to architecture, I go to components, there's a 2 buttons, top button and bottom side here. You click on the top side button here. And I go back to load family here. Family is nothing but a library in terms of Revit software. Family is nothing but a library. If I'm going to load library here, in the default path I would like to show here, in this the path actually, there's a libraries, there's an India folder. In this India, there's so many alphabetical folders placed. I go to P series, that is planting. I double click on here, you can see so many plants here. In views here, I've taken either list, I can take list, details and thumbnails. We are in thumbnails now, so you can see that pictorial representation of the planting here. I say this one, RPC tree here, deciduous. Let me take this one, I click open. So it is loading to my cursor tip now, but unfortunately you can't see that here because we are in a level 1 now. I'll place here one here and one more here, 2 there. And some warning message you are getting that because it's not visible here in this view, you better choose your site also. In this case, level 1 is not good here. I recommend you to choose a double click on the site view here. Once you click on the double click on the site, you can see clearly the tree plants over here. In the project browser, in the floor plans, double click on the site to see clear plan visualization for the trees and plants. Now tree is done. Let me have a bush also there, or I can convert this to later also. Let me have quickly one vehicle now. I want to add some vehicle. Like I go to again architecture, components, load family. Now I'll go back to my folder here. Let me say E series, that is a Entourage here. Entourage, double click on here. In this, there are so many components are there, like a people, a chair, notebook. Better I choose here a car. There's a Beetle car. I click default loaded vehicle in while loading the Revit software. I selected RPC Beetle. I say open. Now that is loading to cursor tip now. That car is loading to my cursor tip. Spacebar will rotate this. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. Hitting spacebar on your keyboard, that will orientation will change by 90 degrees. Once I click there, I ESC, that is escape on the keyboard. That's done now. Now camera I'm going to place now. Wall is set, tree set, placed, car is set. Now what I'll do, I'll go to camera. I'll go to view, I go to camera here, below this, view on this three small hut symbol here, above and below button. There are two options are there. Let me choose the bottom side button, 3D view here. Click on this. We have a default 3D view, camera and walkthrough, but I prefer to choose here camera. Camera, I select camera here. And now this is my camera tip now, camera, where I'm standing now. We are all standing here. Click and drag till here. Yeah. So this is the view actually. Okay, the camera view. So you see the blue point here, all the side blue point. This is called the controls. If I place my cursor, that says control. The width of the camera as well, height of the camera, we can set that. Zoom out, zoom in, slow, whatever you can do that here. Okay, and also this looks just a representation of wire or hidden something like that. You can say back to SD shade mode, and also everything looks in a gray color. Now I want to reduce the tree size also, and also I want to make it in a colorful. So what do I do is now select the tree, go to property here, property. In the property, I go to edit type option here, edit type. In this, tree height is set for so many mm here, 12,500 whatever mm there. I go this back to set 4,000 mm, enter. I say apply, I say okay, I close this panel. You can see now tree height has been reduced. So you very well, you understood very quickly how to modify the tree height there, right? One thing. The second thing is I can replace the tree itself to different plant or different other variety of tree. Like this, I select this one, I selected this side, right side part of the tree, go to property. Now let me do the change one. I click on this here, type selector. Let me choose at least okay. Let me choose some option here. Still bigger tree, that's okay. I'll replace with one tree, that is replaced with 7.6 meters. That's okay. Replace one tree for different varieties of trees now here. But to still see the clarity in the image, see the car image looks like a surface model. Surface model, tree looks like a plains. But if I take here in the bottom side, bottom of the screen, if I take back to visual style, here it is. Bottom side, view navigator, click on visual style here. In this, you go back to realistic here. This is a wireframe like this. Again, I go to visual style. This is the shaded mode. Again, I go to visual style and I choose this term now, realistic. It'll take few more seconds to give you the best output. Now this is the real output. You can see that. If I zoom in, you can see the tree, leaves, if at all flowers, and also the vehicle model. The vehicle is so colorful rendered output. Okay, but still I want to add more reality to this by adding a shadows to this. Let me add quickly shadow to this. I'd like to go back to level 1 first here, the top view or a plan view. Double click here, level 1. Quickly I wish to add architecture and go back to floors here. I wish to add a floor. Quick here, one rectangle. I take here to here on base rectangle. That's it. So this entire magenta color rectangle acts as a floor for the base, for the entire wall, vehicle, plants, etc. Okay, that are placed here. Now what I'll do, I'll go back to again camera. We said now to get into the camera, what I'll do in the project browser here, in the project browser, I'll expand this 3D views here. 3D 1 stands for the camera 1. Default. Next is 3D view 2. Next one 3D view 3. So this is a number that increases automatically. Self renaming that, that goes on. Now I click on this 3D view 1. Double click on this. So we are inside the camera. Now to add shadow is, go back to how to add shadow. Here it is. In the bottom side view navigation, click on shadows on. Shadows on, slightly orbit this. Press and hold shift button and drag the mouse wheel. Press and hold shift button on your keyboard, drag the mouse wheel. Holding the mouse wheel, you can drag. This is the shadows, you can see, the depth you can see. This you can orbit as and wish. fine. You understood all this now? Now we are all operating now this in Revit software only. I wanted to convert this into rendered image output so that I can WhatsApp to my customer or my friend. So what do I do is right click zoom to fit. This is the full image I want to see here. There are so many processes here in this. In this, we are in the camera view now. I wish to go back to this small teapot symbol here in the bottom. Can you see this now here? The bottom side here that says show rendering dialog. Here it is, the bottom side, show rendering dialog. Click on this. In this dialog box, in this panel, rendering quality draft, low, medium, high, best. So many options are there. This will define the quality of the image. Let it be medium at least. Please note that if it is higher side or best side, it will take more time and quality will be very good. File size will be very heavy. High or best will be very good images, quality will be very good, file size will be very heavy. Time will also take more. But to avoid in the interest of time, let me take only the medium and exterior sun on. There are so many options. Interior lighting or sun with interior or artificial light with the sunlight. So many options are there. Let us consider now for this case, external case, exterior sun only. And sky, background sky is few clouds only. There are more clouds, cloudy weather, or very few, no clouds, color, image, backgrounds you can choose there. Let us say few clouds, that's all fine. Okay, I repeat all this. Quality, we have taken medium. Lighting scheme, we have taken exterior sun only. Background sky, we have taken a few clouds. That's all. You click on render button and wait for a few seconds. Let it finish rendering process. Let computer finish rendering process. Done, almost all. 10% covered. Few more seconds. You can watch out on the screen. The rendering is happening. Once it is finished, then you can save into different formats, like either save in this Revit file or as external file you can save so that you can email to your customer or else you can WhatsApp to your customer. Image format, still you want adjusting of the brightness, color, contrast, any image modifications, you can do that by using some other external softwares. So once it is now rendering is complete. Please note, after this process gets over, then we have two more options here. In this image now, you can see save to project and next is export. Save to project means this image we are going to save here in this list. In this project browser, I can save here so that whenever I open this Revit file, I can get that image reference here only. That is save to project. So I click here, save to project. I say camera 1 with car as car. Okay, enter. So you can see that is recorded here in the renderings. If I say expand here, you can see camera 1 with the car is recorded. So this image is always available in this Revit file. Whenever you open this file next time, this is available in this image. That is save to project. But I wanted to WhatsApp also, no? I wanted to email also. So you go back to export now. Export, I'll go to desktop. I say again, same thing, camera with car else at least. Image JPEG format. You know the formats here, TIFF format, JPEG, bitmaps, whatever. I go to JPEG format in desktop, I say save. Now this is saved externally. So I hope you understood the rendering process here. This is save to project is to save in this project browser. This is for external save so that you can attach to email or WhatsApp or whatever. That's it. So here in this we have covered how to create a quick walls, how to add tree plants, how to modify the height of the tree plants, and how to modify the variety of the tree, choose the different varieties of the tree plants, how to add a car, and how to add a camera with still view, and how to add a floor, how to add a shadow, how to render this, how to convert this into image. So today's topic got completed here. I hope you enjoyed this session.